Oh my god, I'm so... Hello, beautiful beings. So in today's video, I will be doing 7 things that happens when you quit eating meat and dairy. So technically means vegan, but yeah. So the first thing is, I have on my list to just remind me what I just need to say. But the first thing is losing weight. That's one of the huge things because your body's starting to adapt to your new cycle of eating, and losing weight is something that's pretty common. And what I did was, like, I actually needed to gain weight, which I'm glad, because once I went vegan, I started to gain more weight too. So that actually shows that. You could lose weight but also gain weight on a vegan lifestyle. By losing those weights, you'll gain more nutrition and more you'll gain more nutrition in your body, and you'll gain more whole foods, or get whole foods while you're eating, when you're on a vegan lifestyle or when you're not consuming dairy or meat. Second thing is sickness cleansing. This might sound a little bit freaky or bad, but it's not. It's something that I went through and some other people go through because their body's starting to adapt to the foods that you're eating. So you get kind of sick, kind of ish, and a fever. So it's nothing bad. It's just so your body can get used to adapting to it, and it cleans out all the nasty stuff that you ate before, or you used to been eating, and now it clears out and it cleanses and it heals it, and now your new lifestyle and your new, I would say, body, because it's gonna kind of clear out and you're living a new lifestyle. So that's what happens when you stop eating meat and dairy. It also depends on how your body is, so it depends on how sick you're gonna get, and it depends on how much cleansing you need. It just depends on how much you have been consuming and how your body works, and it just kind of depends on your body. And the third thing is lower risk of diabetes, heart disease, cancers, because lots of food that we're eating are very processed and packaged, like the meat and down here. Foods that we're eating are very processed with by killing the meat. Because they don't take good care of the food and they kill it. It's more processed. Just came home, but anyways, the foods that we're eating, it reduces cancer and whatnot, because food that we're eating, which is the meat and the dairy, they don't take care of the animals right. They don't take care of even if they do take care of it in the local farm, either way they want to live, and they don't have a choice to live, and they get slaughtered, they get killed, murdered, and it's just horrible just imagining it, because I personally, I love animals. Even sometimes I get scared of them, but that does not stop me from being in an environment that loves me back as I love them. Like, of course animals love humans, and if you treat them right, or like don't even go with their mom, they take the kids away. That's very sad for their mom too. And the packaged meats, they process it because so they don't, by not taking care of the animals right, by giving them shots that make them get more muscular, and just not in a natural way to get them producing more. And that's how all the negativity in that meat and all the murder and all the stuff goes in the meat, and that's what we consume, and it gets stuck in our body, and it's not good, because even though it tastes good, the only reason it tastes good is because of the seasoning, and that disgusting food gets stuck in our body, and that's what makes us feel down. That's what makes us feel like negative. We don't feel good. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so it just means less meat means less in fermentation, and less fermentation means less heart diseases, and it just, once you stop eating meat and dairy, it reduces cancer, reduces you getting sick. And once I stopped eating those things, went vegan, not eating dairy or milk, I start to get less sick, because I used to get like sick usually of the time throughout the season, whatever. Now I get sick like once every few years, like once every couple years. Like, it's not even, I barely get sick, and that's a really good thing for me and people around me, because I don't want to get them sick either. But it's just healthier and makes you live a happier life with a longer lifespan. I think that was 3. Number 4 is more energy. I have definitely noticed this when I was vegan. When you stop consuming meat or dairy, you get way more energy, because you're eating more plant-based food and now live a more plant-based diet, which helps you live a happier and healthier life. And and definitely plants and nutritions in the plants and fruits and whole foods give you more energy and more positivity in your body than those murdered animals that go into some people's body. You wake up with such a energy, your whole day is just a full of energy and love and compassion when you stop consuming meat. And just your whole day, it just changes your mood, and everything you do it with more into the moment and more happier, not because of things, but just because you're happy in general. So number 5 is clear skin. When you stop consuming dairy products and meat, your skin starts clearing up. My skin started definitely clearing up. I used to have some pimples right here, and then right here. Not a whole lot, but then it definitely started to clear up. Rashes, pimples, any sorts of things, it just starts clearing up. And your skin and your hair starts growing too, and way longer. And it's really beautiful to see the change that your body can do once you start consuming foods that actually helps you, instead of foods that doesn't help you so much. Number 6 is the environment. You start helping the environment, and people around you as well as yourself is so important, because you're consuming not meat and dairy. You're helping yourself, you start helping the environment, because every single day Americans have consumed so much meat, and lots of people are starting to go vegan too, which helps them a lot in the environment, because every day, if you are a vegan or you don't consume meat or dairy, you save one animal's life a day. And I'm very proud to be not eating animals and my friends, because we are technically animals, and animals are my friends. I love animals, and you just start feeling more connected towards the environment, nature, animals, because you have a connection, because you both don't eat each other in the first place, and you both have love, compassion to each other, because even scientists have said it, we're both animals, and because we both breathe, we both love, both want to live and have a happier life. And number 7 is digestive system. Your digestive system, that when you eat, it starts clearing and it cleans out more, because you're eating more better foods, and you start going to the bathroom 3 times a day, which, is actually a regular thing that you should be doing anyways. And if you're not, then that's a problem, definitely, because that's something called you might have constipation. But going to the bathroom 3 times a day is the most, that's like a really good healthy poop right there. I mean, so when I started to go vegan, I started to poop way better. I started to not have diarrhea. Sometimes my poops would be really hard, which is a little disgusting, and it just a little disgusting, but it just gives you more of a release with your poop, or when you're going to the restroom, and it's just way better than what you used to poop like. And it just starts, in general, going vegan and not consuming meat and dairy helps in lots and lots of ways, more than these 7 things. And these 7 things is what happened to me when I started to stop eating meat and dairy. I know this was a pretty short but pretty decent video. I just wanted to post something out there. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any suggestions down below, just comment them down below. I started to kind of lower my social media use, so you can text me on my Gmail. You can text me on social media, but I don't really go on it as much, so you might as well text in YouTube anyway. So if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Check out my other videos about veganism, fitness, health.